Welcome to the AV Club, where we have an amazing example of audio and visuals. Over here, we have a tale about the country western music scene. Over here, we're Shot on 35. This is one of the most classic adult films, 1983's Up and Coming. This film is so good. I'm Jason from Barefoot. This is Squeaky Clean Adult Films. How you doing today? I'm doing pretty good. Have you ever seen this movie? You are in for a treat. What you're about to watch is 38 and a half minutes. It was 85 minutes. That is crazy. That is a gargantuan amount of narrative storytelling. What? 86 minutes long, not 85. My apologies. Cassie Harland, Althea Anderson. One is a mega famous country music star, and one is about to be up and coming. Marilyn Chambers and Lisa DeLeo. This is Oscar-worthy acting. If you've seen it, you already know. But there are so many stars in this thing. This thing is packed. Stu Segall even put Marilyn Chambers in this movie twice. How does that even work? Stu Segall, writer, director, producer of numerous films. I guess mostly he's a director, producer. San Diego guy. He helped train our Iraqi war soldiers using Hollywood before they went over there. There's a crazy, awesome news story on it. I know him from way back in the day, Drive-In Massacre, which he directed, produced, and co-wrote with Buck Flower. Now for this picture, he directed, produced, and co-wrote with Jim Holliday. Now I've ran into a lot of people this week who had not heard of this film, which is bizarre. This is probably the biggest film that you've never heard of. A lot of you have heard of this. This thing is packed with stars. This thing is a movie, a real movie. In fact, someone's already done my job for me. I didn't know that. It wouldn't have stopped me anyway. But this movie is a movie. They cut out 14 minutes and all the hardcore scenes and released this as a movie. The same thing that I'm doing. This is the sensational follow-up to Insatiable. That's the tagline of this movie. I've never seen Insatiable. It's another Marilyn Chambers flick. Also by Miracle. This is by Miracle. Miracle has the best tagline for a production company. If it's good, it's a miracle. This movie has 15 distributors. Once again, for like the third or fourth time, who knows how many times it'll be in this edit, but this is a movie. Marilyn Chambers, Lisa DeLeo, Herschel Savage, Richard Pacheco, Tina Marie. We just saw her in Never Sleep Alone, as well as a whole bunch of other people. Those are just the A-listers. Also, I know we're not allowed to say watch till the end, but if you want to see an amazing cameo, watch till the end. We're going to talk about all the actors at the end, as per the usual. Watch the film. I will be at the end. I got more to say.
Every man I've ever met scared at me. Maybe it was just because they were afraid they could be all I needed them to be. 'Cause after all, I'm just a woman, no better and no worse, all of me. But if you don't know the questions, can't hell you ever gonna pass the test?
She'll be great. Put her out as Althea's opening act. Show you to throw enough beer into that boozed-up broad to straighten her act up. But no matter what happens, you're going to have a star in your hands with Cassie.
Damn!
Don't worry, honey, we'll do it again.
Oh, I tell you, it's that one phrase that's giving me a problem.
It's okay, Cassie. Take a minute while I pick up the cue.
I mean, if the musicians had been here and I'd been here at the same time while we recorded, it would have been great.
Send her to my place for dinner. Okay, Jimmy.
If you think you're man enough, well, I know I want enough to give us a try. If you play my heart back, I'll be the very best lover that money can't buy. Seems to me that every man I've ever met is scared to death of me. Maybe it was just because they were afraid they couldn't be all I needed them to be. 'Cause after all, I'm just a woman, no better and no worse already. But if you don't know the questions, how the hell you ever gonna pass the test?
I'm going to make you the opening act for Althea Anderson.
Oh, Jimmy, I don't believe it. I feel like I've been making demos and doing backup my whole life. And now, you're going to give me my big chance.
I've already rushed the release of your record. I want you to see every DJ everywhere you play. Get interviewed in the papers, every one of them. I want ink so thick on you, you'll have to wash twice a day. You'll be going on the road with Paul Fallon. He runs my publicity department, and he's the best in the business. I want him to make you a household word. With this kind of promotional blitz, who knows what could happen for you? Tell me. Are you as good as you seem?
I'm better. Hello, Jimmy.
Althea. What do you want?
I already got almost everything I want.
What do you want with me?
I want to know why you cut the budget on my tour that's coming up.
You know, the boys in the sound department must love the depth that whiskey gives your voice.
I need a drink every time I come to see you. Now, why'd you cut my budget?
See, your tours, they just ain't making as much money as they used to. And for us to make money, you got to draw the people in. You ain't doing that anymore.
The hell I ain't.
And maybe sometimes when you're there. But you miss playing half your last concerts. You were laid back in your dressing room, whacked out on booze.
The booze relaxes me after work.
You're beginning to read your lyrics off of idiot cards.
Elvis did.
You ain't Elvis. You miss one. Just one show. And you're gone. Capiche?
You can't do that. This is TJ's company.
He may own the company, but I run it. That's why it pays me so much money.
I'm the star. They're coming to see me. Who you going to get as an opening act? Who you going to cover me up with? Ha!
Your opening act is an unknown. You're going to have to draw them in on your own now. Let's just see what you draw.
You mean to tell me that you'd actually cancel my whole tour just because I missed one single performance?
Try me. With advanced ticket sales in my cut, I've already got back the money I put out.
I could go to another label.
Better run, hon. I can hear them knocking on your door.
You're going to pay for this, Jimmy. Come on.
Here, give me TJ.
Hello?
TJ?
Yeah, who's this?
Yeah, this is Jimmy. We got problems.
Problems?
Althea's acting up, doing the star bit.
Acting up some more?
Yeah, I know. She's up to her old tricks again. Cassie, sit up. Let's get some business taken care of.
Oh, come on. We just feel like this for a little longer, please.
Come on. Let's stretch some muscles, huh?
I wish to get that thing fixed on there. Oh, would you get that bathroom fixed on a bus?
Nice guy, isn't he?
Yeah, but I mean, he's all business. When do we start loosening up and having some fun around here?
Oh, I know what you mean. I was assistant Dick San Thomas.
I've seen you around, but I wasn't quite sure what you do. You have to interview me, too?
No, I don't do any of that kind of stuff. Yet.
Well, what exactly do you assist him with?
I'm his closer. See, on tours like this, when a company like Songbird needs heavy promotion on a new record, they send out closers. That means Paul goes out and pitches a record to the DJs, and if they don't want to play it, then I go in, close the deal, and make them play it. You don't have to worry, though, because yours is real good to begin with.
What do you get out of it?
Well, good pay, and I want to get into PR. I'll see you on the bus.
If you think you're man enough, well, I know I'm woman enough to give us a try. And if you play my heart right, I'll be the very best lover that money can't buy. Seems to me that every man I've ever met is scared to death of me. Maybe it was just because they were afraid they couldn't be all I needed them to be. 'Cause after all, I'm just a woman no better and no worse than all the rest. But if you don't know questions, how in hell you ever gonna pass the test? If you think you're man enough, then I know I'm woman enough to give this a try. And if you play my heart right, I'll be the very best lover that money can buy. 'Cause after all, I'm just a woman, no better and no worse than all the rest. Well, if you don't know questions, how the hell you ever gonna pass the test? Well, if you think you know some answers to some questions, I'm ready to give you the test.
Oh, darling. What's the matter with you?
I was really sounding like I wanted to a real rock. What the hell she do?
Cassie, better watch out. Althea's on the warpath.
Ready? Hit it. 1, 2, 1.
Get your ass off there.
Ladies and gentlemen, a true legend, Althea Anderson. Thank you, Althea.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. That's Miss Kathy Harlan. Isn't she hot?
If you should see me on the street, just walk the other way. I'm trying to get over you. It's got to be that way. 'Cause every time I see you, it makes my poor heart cry. And I start thinking how things were before you said goodbye. I'm trying to get over you the best that I know how. Been going out with other guys and drinking with my pals. And just about the time I think I've gotten over you, my mind starts going back in time and leaves me wanting you. Oh, baby, when does all the hurt?
Hey, Cassie, hun, how are you?
Frank and Jesse, how you doing? Nice to see you again. I'd like you to meet a friend of mine, Melanie.
Hi.
She works for Spring Song Records. Melanie is taking care of my PR. I used to tour with Frank and Jesse.
That's before she became a big star.
Oh, I'm not one yet.
That won't take long. It's a cinch. You sounded terrific.
Hey, if you're still hanging around with your old pals, we're living at the same place and still partying like we used to.
Well, I don't party like I used to. Listen, I'll see you guys later. Enjoy the show.
I'm trying to get over you the best that I know how. Been going out with other
Where the hell
guys.
you been the last couple of days? Althea's been on a rampage.
I've been out doing my own thing, man.
Well, stay close. We'll probably have to fluff her up later on.
Great.
So what do you think? Is I hit or miss?
You're right on the money, and I'm real proud of you. Didn't you hear the applause?
Of course I heard it, but I'm more interested in what you think.
Well, I've been watching you do backup for a year now. Frankly, your talent surprises me.
Well, I always thought that I had some talent. And, well, Jimmy's given me the chance to really prove it. And with the confidence that you've given me, I'm starting to feel that there's absolutely nothing that I can't do.
Then what's the matter?
You tell me. I mean, one thing I've never been accused of is being subtle. When I sent out the vibes, I know people feel it.
They sure do.
Tell you, well, baby, when does all the hurting go away? Even though it's been a year or so, I saw you yesterday. I felt my heart go empty, just like it felt that day. Oh, baby, when does all the hurting go away? Baby, when does all my hurting go away?
Cassie Harland is a performer from nowhere whose time is near, supposedly backing Althea Anderson.
What's this supposedly, TJ? Who you got planting these reviews?
What the hell's the matter with you, Althea? Is that booze soften your brain or something? You better crawl out of that bottle and get your act together. And stop worrying about Cassie Harlan.
I got a better idea for you. Why don't you get that broad out of my show?
I want to give you the benefit of the doubt as to just how high up on the ignorance fence you set. Now, you listen. The last fool that threatened me is singing songs at the Winston School for the Deaf.
That is a threat.
That's a fact. And if you're not good enough, then you just pack it in. Don't even try it.
Damn you! What the hell are you looking at?
That old gal, she's a bit fuzzy-brained. She wants to dump Cassie.
She wants to dump anybody who's a threat to her.
What the hell are you doing with that?
Handing it over to you. I'm sticking with my old staple, Perry and the Rocks.
That's good, Paul. But, that's not the problem. What are we going to do about Althea?
That's some kind of a subtle hint. The we. I thought I was supposed to take care of Cassie.
And I'm supposed to make sure the right people know he's making something out of her.
Well, that's what I'm paying you for. If you can't handle this, I can replace both of you.
Maybe we should cool it a bit with Cassie's height.
No way. We're getting a strong foothold.
And Dixan's getting a sore throat.
No, absolutely not. Forget it. It's not fair. We've been working like dogs, and it's certainly not fair to Cassie, TJ.
Fair.
Cassie's been getting a bit nervous.
Nervous? About what?
She just mentioned she's feeling some pressure lately.
She didn't say anything to me.
What can I tell you? It was nothing major. She just mentioned it. It's just girl talk.
That's terrific. That's just terrific. You better take Cassie out for a couple of days and calm her down. I don't want her to go sour on us.
Maybe we could use the company yacht?
Fine. I don't care. Whatever works. Just do it.
Take me away. We'll make each moment new. If only you take me away. Take me away to somewhere new to share with you our hidden treasures. Make each day bring awakening to pleasures I've never known. Take me away, take me away.
Wow, do you believe it? We're finally here. Oh, gosh, look at the weather, too. It's just fantastic. Oh, I'd love to ride a bicycle. Mm-hmm. God, it is so beautiful here, Melanie.
Thanks for bringing me.
You're welcome.
I'd like to do some shopping, maybe some... I need to buy some shoes, I'll tell you. That's okay.
Yeah.
It's so good to get off that damn bus, I swear. This is just what the doctor ordered.
Oh, God, you could say that again. This is great.
Wow, you sure are a pretty together lady, Melanie. How do you do it?
I guess I just knew what I wanted, Jen, and I went after it.
PR work?
No, success. Didn't matter what field it was in. PR work just seemed to come easy to me. And famous people fascinate me. No matter how much time I spend around them, I still feel like that star-struck valley girl.
Melanie, with all your public relations experience, tell me the truth, all right? How am I doing career-wise?
When your record was released, we all hoped for the best. All except Althea. As of this very moment, I'd say you're a little ahead of the game. It's moving up the charts quite nicely and could hit the top 10. For a first-time artist, that's not too bad.
Well, is there any chance of it going to number 1? I mean, aren't there little industry secrets? Tell me, what do I have to do?
Your best bet is the Tommy Harper show. Harper's a strange character, but remember that his opinion is really respected in the industry. If he plays the songs, and if he talks it up, you're home free.
Well, you know I'm willing to do whatever it takes to make it. Do you think my chances are good?
Better than good. You have the looks, you have the voice, you've got the body, and you've got a head on your shoulders. If you play your cards right, your future will be lined with roses.
You don't know how I'm looking forward to that boat. After all the time in that bus, my butt is so sore and sensitive that it feels like it's turning to stone. Damn.
It's a long ride back, and we can both relax. Oh, God, this is a wonderful day.
Well, we're going to do some shopping. It doesn't matter if it didn't turn out that well because,
TJ will get rid of you if you keep this up.
What, and replace me with that squeaky voice little twist of his? I'm the star.
Not for long if you don't keep a check on yourself, star.
And now it's time for 4 in a row. That'll bring us up to a quickie time.
A quickie interview with Cassie Harlan, the newest sensation on the C&W scene. We'll find out where she's been, where she's going, and what's been happening with her in between. So y'all keep that thing, that radio dial thing, keep it fine-tuned and fine-honed, and we'll be right back.
Send her in. Howdy.
Hi. Thank you.
Your picture doesn't do you justice.
Well, thank you again.
Don't thank me. Thank your mother and thank your father. And fire your photographer.
Oh, I just love the way you DJs rhyme everything. Tell me, do you write song lyrics?
No, ma'am.
Well, why not?
Who's going to do this interview? You or me? Cassie, I caught your act the other night at the Palomino, and I want to be honest with you. I wasn't that impressed.
Really? With what in particular?
A lot of your music came right from the Middle Ages.
I know it, Tommy, but I'm a newcomer in this business, and, well, I'm building up my repertoire.
I also want to tell you that I was very impressed with the way you handled yourself on stage. Fact is, you got a big rise out of me.
Well, thank you, but you're not the only one who's told me that.
I bet.
By the way, Tommy, are we on the air?
You little devil. It's not nice to fool Tommy Harper. I'm afraid that was only one in a row, folks, but that's because I am sitting across from an absolute vision of loveliness who just happens to have a hit record on her hands. I'm just hoping this Cassie Harlan is not a flash in the pan, folks, which she could be without the proper seasoning and understanding of this business. Maybe some of you caught her act at the Pal the other night. She's the opening set for Althea Anderson, that country legend. Ladies and gentlemen, meet Cassie Harlan.
Hello. And I want to thank y'all for being so nice. Oh, you came down to see me the other night, I mean. I'm really thrilled that you asked me. I'm totally blown away. I just can't believe it. I'm so nervous.
Take a load off, darling. I know exactly how you feel. It's okay. You know, wasn't that long ago that I got invited to the home of the country western singer of the day.
You mean Paul Fallon?
Mm-hmm. And all I could think was, good God, little Althea Anderson from Kentucky. Oh, I mean, I was used to chasing off the studs by the droves back home, but ain't you drinking, girl?
Oh, no, I really don't drink. I mean,
Oh, God, I think I'm going to cry. I don't believe it. A walking, talking grown-up who don't drink.
Well, you know, Paul doesn't drink. Well, that isn't anymore.
Give him a little time, darling. Just give him a little time. It'll get to him.
What will?
Just about anything. Paul can't take any real pressure. Oh, sure, he plays the numbers real well. He'll hustle DJs. He'll plant the reviews. He'll fill the whole damn house up with shills. But it'll get to him. Why do you think he hasn't been on the road all this time? Thurlow knows he'll crack.
But Paul's doing really well.
Well, I guess you'd know. You know, I got to tell you something. It takes a special breed to make it in this business. It's just something that they got. It ain't nothing you can learn, and it ain't nothing you can get through practice. No, ma'am, I'm here to tell you that right now. You either got it or you don't. I don't care what anybody says. I'm still the key player on this turf.
Let me just tell you something, Althea Anderson. You know what? A star? Don't make me laugh. I mean, you know what? I just want to tell you one thing. You already packed it in as a star, baby. Really. I mean, look at you. Look at you. I mean, you're a has-been. You know that? Look at this booze. You can't even look at me straight. I idolized you since I was, this little, right? I looked up to the Althea Anderson, my idol. Oh! Say now! Oh! What are you doing? Hey!
you know, I really need help with this laundry stuff. I don't know if the whites from the colors. Well, let's separate them here, okay? We'll put my stuff over here. We'll put your stuff over here. My shirt will go here, and we'll put your stuff. Oh, you really don't know how much you're helping me out here, really. My wife Margie used to do this before she passed away.
I thought you said you were divorced.
Divorced? Oh, well, yeah. First we were divorced, and then she passed on. You know, like it made it harder, like a double loss. Really, now this is helping me out a lot. You don't know how much this is helping me.
Speaking of help, these are your stuff.
It sure is, baby.
I haven't got all night. I'd like to get out of here.
Well, I was just going to make the same suggestion.
Am I glad to see you?
You are?
Yeah, I didn't think I'd see anyone in here. Look, can you take me home?
Home? Well, yeah. Where do you live?
No, your home. Do you live around here?
Well,
Please.
And I've got my laundry over here.
Hey, listen, we can do it by hand. Come on.
Yeah. Over here, Althea. Where's Cassie? Come on, Althea. I found your message to her in her room. What happened?
Jimmy, you gotta help me. Althea's crazy.
She never went that far. Yeah, all right, look, I got a surprise for you. I was going to tell you right away, but here it is. You never have to open for Althea Anderson again.
Tommy. Nice to see you.
You too.
Hi, Jimmy.
Hey, Cassie, how you doing?
Thank you. Listen, I want to thank you guys so much. You know, I saw the new charts this morning. My record has gone from number 6 to number 1.
Yeah. You know, Tommy was just telling me what he thinks of your future.
Your future, girlie. You see that wall behind you? Yeah. You could cover that whole wall with gold records. Listen to this. Old Waylon himself called me today. He wants to see about doing an album with you. Now that is the big time.
You're joking.
Yeah, we're also talking about an even bigger tour after the first one. Think you can handle 250 days on the road next year?
Come on, guys. 250 days. Yeah, well, I guess so.
You guess so? I got a pain, Jimmy. You guess so. Jimmy, she guesses so.
Hey, look, Cassie, it's time you learned a little about the music business. Now, your whole success depends on decisions made by people like myself and Tommy. Now, that's one thing Althea forgot, and she should have had the sense to remember it.
She's trying to dry out in that fancy resort of hers. And from what I hear, well, she's not making a lot of progress.
Let's just call it one of the unfortunate circumstances of this business.
Who's that?
She's here for the little celebration that we're having for the signing of a brand new artist on our Spring Song label.
Got a real surprise for you.
Yeah?
I just signed a long-term contract with none other than Charlie Strayhorn.
Charlie Strayhorn, but oh, he's in jail.
Was in jail. But he's here right now in the flesh. The #1 country music outlaw of all time.
Get out of here. Charlie Strayhorn here. I'm sorry, I don't believe you.
Would you like to meet him, Cassie?
Would I like to meet him? Sure.
Just go on and say hello.
Can I really? He's not really here.
He's right in there. Why don't you just go introduce yourself? I'm sure he won't mind.
Hey, Charlie, got someone for you to meet.
Mr. Strayhorn? Mr. Strayhorn? Hello. My name is Cassie Harlan.
How you doing, darling?
It's a great pleasure to meet you.
All right, so what did you think about that? PG. Forgot to say that up top. But you already know it if you clicked on it. Bars, drinking, cigarettes, and almost kidnapping. Couple soft swears. Brings us to the PG. All right, so Cassie Harlan. You know what's crazy? Cassie and Althea are our two stars. The country music stars. Cassie is my roommate. Althea was my cat in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, close to where this film takes place, partial. Marilyn Chambers, the lead of Rabid by David Cronenberg, the lead of Behind the Green Door by the Mitchell brothers. As you may or may not know, Marilyn Chambers was on the Ivory Snow box. That's her holding the baby. They faced it to the camera, so Marilyn Chambers has two kind of roles in the movie. Want to know something funny? Marilyn Chambers, Behind the Green Door, silent performance, does not speak. Marilyn Chambers in this film did her own singing. That's her voice. I love her voice. I love her speaking voice, but I like her singing voice too. It's very she sounds like she should be singing country, and she did. That's pretty cool. I looked to try to see if Lisa DeLeo sang her song, and I couldn't find anything on it. I'm gonna guess yes. Now, who knows if I'm right? But that sounds, I've seen a lot of Lisa DeLeo pictures. We've done a lot of Lisa DeLeo pictures. And that sounds like her voice. Pink Champagne, 8 to 4, Garage Girls Mascara. We've talked a lot about her. She is the queen. I know she's second banana, but man, her performance as the washed out singer, I'm giving her the award. Lisa DeLeo gets the award for the above the line personnel. Richard Pacheco gets the award for supporting cast, and Winston Cleat gets the award for cameos. It's not many times that all three categories of your principal cast all have someone that just stands out big time. Winston Cleat was the guy in Laundromat which I thought was a gay guy in the laundromat, but he's trying to score with girls, so I guess I'm wrong about that. But he was hilarious, and only film he's ever been in. Quite a few people in this movie where this was their only movie. Richard Pacheco, he was our DJ. He came in at about the 20-minute mark. Amazing. And he's part of like the hierarchy, because at the end you saw him in the John Holmes scene. He was there. He's like helping. He's like the man on the inside DJ. Tommy Harper, we just talked about him a couple weeks ago in The Huntress and a lot of films. Small part in Garage Girls, Pretty Peaches 3, Debbie Does Dishes 3, Final Taboo. We've done a bunch of his movies, but I just found out that he is the bum in Pretty Peaches 3 that gets peed on. That's like my favorite scene. I think it's our first TikTok ever. It's a YouTube short. I thought that was so funny. I made like 3 projects out of that little scene of him getting peed on in Pretty Peaches 3. And it's just a bum. He's covered up. I had no idea that was like an A-list star in a little, what some would say, the throwaway character. All right, let's talk about the hierarchy that the DJ seems to be a part of. TJ, Paul, Jimmy. We got 3 people controlling the careers of these women. The tippy top is TJ, Clay Tanning. We only see him a little bit, but he must be the money guy. This is the only film he's ever been in. Underneath him, we have Paul, John Lazar. He's in the film a lot. He's amazing. He is cult royalty. Attack of the 50-Foot Centerfold by Fred Olen Ray. Deathstalker 2 by Jim Wynorski. Super Vixens by Russ Meyer. Also, Beyond the Valley of the Dolls by Russ Meyer and Roger Ebert. John is amazing. And then underneath him, equally amazing, we have Jimmy, Herschel Savage. Herschel's been in over 1,000 films, directed, produced. I first saw him, most people first saw him at Debbie Does Dallas, our first film of these ever. Also in Garage Girls, Blonde Ambition, 4K. It's either coming out or it's just out. There's a 4K of Blonde Ambition, which he's in. He's in a lot of movies. And I found out something crazy that I didn't know. There's a film called this is the real title, The New Behind the Green Door, released in 2013, and Herschel's in that as well. Should we look into that? I had no idea. I guess it's a reboot. Of course, we end the picture with a John Holmes cameo. That's pretty cool. We also have a lot of little cool cameos in this. Tom Byron has a cameo. Lonnie Sanders is the PR girl. Tina Marie and Ferris Wheel. How do you W-E-A-L? Tina Marie, Ferris Wheel. He's the big muscle guy. Follow Althea around to make sure she gets what she wants. Money Can't Buy It. And I don't know what Althea's song was. I would listen to both those songs. And I kind of think, I lived in Tennessee for a long time, but these weren't ever released. But I did hang out with a bunch of little artsy people that probably would pull a track from an adult film VHS. All audio people in Nashville. Clean it up, make an MP3, and play it at parties, because I swear I've heard these songs before. All right, that about wraps up 1984 is Up and Coming. Thanks for watching. Don't subscribe, don't like, don't share, just watch.